GSL. 큐리 지메타 GSL 스타트는 GSL.
Well, welcome back.
Suddenly.
GSL Code S.
We look like when we're looking at our monitors.
Yes, that is the top of our heads. So here we are. This is the final match for tonight.
Yeah.
And it is a ZVZ, of course. I feel like it's not going to go as poorly as the first match, but I still feel like Life has the edge here.
Yeah. He won it the first time. It's sort of a weird series. It's almost like, I feel like if you look at these two best of threes, you want to kind of like forget even that first series happened. Because I don't think RorO's going to play the same way. The first game itself was just like, I mean, he did an all-in on a big map, first of all, and then like
it's a series he wants to forget as well, trust me.
That is certainly true.
We're not going to count that one against him. We're going to give him kind of a fresh slate here, clean start.
Yeah.
And or clean slate and a fresh start. Yeah, I guess I...
anyways. A clean start and a fresh slate.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not the worst.
Especially if you're in Flintstones time and they write on those things.
Yeah.
You'd be like, wow, I guess I'll have to go to CVS and pick up a new one.
Pretty heavy to bring home.
Pretty heavy, sleepy.
Oh, Habitation Station.
Wow.
Forgot this was a map.
ZVZ on Habitation Station.
Yeah, this should be kind of interesting, right? The gold base obviously going to be pretty huge for doing any timing attacks, but kind of far away.
Yeah, I don't know if either of them are really going to be able to take it.
Yeah.
It's too risky almost.
It is definitely risky without any doubt. I wonder. I'm not that sure. I have seen very few ZVZs on this map. Like very few.
2 or 3, and every time the Zerg players takes the third base is further away. It's easier to defend. And you can take that gold base as your fourth oftentimes, but it takes a while to get to that point.
Well, when we get into 4 bases ZVZ on this map, I don't even know. It's going to be weird.
It certainly is. I feel like mutas are pretty good for this map.
Sure.
It's pretty short rust distance and really close by air.
Yeah, it's very close by air. That's probably the best piece about them. But we'll see, man. I'm not sure how this one's going to go, to be honest.
Only time will tell. One of these two players is going to the round of 8. Will it be Life? Or will it be his opponent, RorO? Let's find out right now. GSL Code S.
RorO versus Stats.
That's not Stats.
Wow. Stats is playing Zerg. What's the deal with that?
Stats looks a little bit different the last time I saw him.
By the way, he's not making any drones.
He's not.
That is a rather quick pool right there.
Is that even... that's 6 pool quick, is it?
No.
7.
That is...
8 actually has 8 drones, so 9 pool.
There you go.
I'm like...
You got it, Wolf. You tried every number.
I was just trying to think of like...
7? 8? 9. Is it a 12 pool? No, Wolf, it's not a 12 pool.
No, it's not 12. This is a good build for the map, though.
Yeah, I'm not actually too surprised to see a kind of a rush strategy here because...
Is he even going to like try to spine his opponent's base, it looks like? I think that's what this drone is going to be for.
I haven't seen anything like that so long.
He may actually just go over and see the timing and decide how many links he wants to follow up with and transition into drones.
You mean like does he make 6 or 8 or 10 or what?
Exactly. I think that might be what this drone is for.
Maybe.
Because, I mean, it's a pretty late pool to spine on.
I guess just checking out everything. Like, this has to be for a branch of some sort, whether that's how many lings or just, like, what is my follow-up here? What?
Did he even check?
I don't think he made it all the way up to even check. Did he? He must have. He must have.
Nothing
Unless... Oh, do you know what that could have been? He might have right-clicked the egg over there.
Oh.
You can right-click an egg to rally it somewhere, and he may have done that by accident, because that's like what you would do with the ling eggs anyways.
Yeah. Actually, that's a good point.
Or, I mean, you might just rally the hatch over there for the lings, but maybe he clicks the eggs over so he can rally the overlord somewhere else, possibly.
Yeah, that's a good theory. I mean, As it is, this hatch doesn't have a lot of hit points since it's very new, but that's also the reason why these Zerglings are already out. He's doing full first, and I think he should be able to save this. But you know what? With these 2 extra links here...
This is always the dance of what these early pools look like against us. Normally you bring down some drones, but he's going to have to cancel.
Actually just kill it. Yep.
Yeah. That's actually kind of rough. A lot of times you'll actually see Zerg pull down like 3-4 drones and just use those, but then you have to play ring around the hatchery. Now from here, Life gets gas, and with a build like this, if he wants to expand, I feel like he might be able to take gold. I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah, he certainly could.
If you have that quick speed advantage on your opponent, it could make a difference in that way.
Yeah, so fast speed here, and the follow-up, of course, for RorO. I wonder what he's going to do here. He's, of course, retaking his hatchery, making a spine caller to be safe. Because he knows that it could be just one base all in or even a Baneling follow-up to this.
And, God, that Overlord is just so well placed to be able to see, like, oh, you're not taking gases? Well, I know everything you're capable of here.
Yeah.
And the fact that he hasn't taken gases, this gives, like, Life quite a few options in what he wants to do. Wow! You didn't kill any drones.
That was really nicely done.
Wow, yeah. I'm actually really super impressed. And he does take the gold because he gets a scout. If his opponent doesn't have gas at this point, he can take this gold rather quickly, keep his opponent contained and on the back foot with speedlings, and by the time that RorO has gas and the tech of choice that he wants to move out with, Life is going to have a head start in his economy.
Yeah, insanely.
So
this is very well played. Yeah. And I mean, he's just going to have his early speed so much faster. Slowlings are not going to be able to walk across here and pressure this.
No, certainly not.
That spine core not yet rooted. Life, not enough links to actually get anything done here, of course, but it is going to keep his opponent contained quite a bit.
RorO's making a lot of lings right now. I think he's afraid of just how many lings are coming out here.
Yeah, he's not making a Baneling nest, so he's without gas. He's just a little bit concerned here.
And RorO's actually going up to 5 queens right now.
Very few.
In fact, this is like very old school style. He doesn't know about that gold as we see, but yeah, he's going up to 5 queens. He's on no gases still. This is kind of like similar Hyun style from the old days.
Yeah. He's going to have a lot of transfuses to work with.
Yeah, just he's going to be able to push his creep. I mean, it's pretty legit.
Oh, you know what? Let's also talk about something. RorO had a scout to see the natural of Life, and maybe we didn't see that. He was like, oh, you're just doing a 1-base ling all in. I'm going to have extra queens here and make a bunch of Zerglings. And now he moves it, and he sees the hatchery, and he's like, oh, God.
And now he's like, well, I actually have less drones than you and a bunch of slow Zerglings on the map.
And you have a gold base.
And the thing is, Life is making just mass Zerglings right now, which he can easily do because he's mining from a gold base, as you say.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And he can just...
He can even just add a Baneling nest and do a Ling Baneling attack here, maybe. I don't think he will, but he could.
Yeah, totally. Well, it looks like we're just going to see a wall in here, rightfully so by RorO. But RorO has misread the situation a bit, and he's definitely behind because of it.
Yeah.
I feel like... Okay, hear me out on this. Hold on, let's see if he actually does anything. I don't think he will.
There's way too many queens, so many transfuses.
Yeah, it seems way too inefficient. But okay, so hear me out on this, because this is a weird situation that I don't think I've really seen quite before. But I think the right play for RorO here is to play a super long game.
Yeah, I think so too.
Like, don't even worry about the gold. Just be like, all right, yeah, you got the gold. Just get upgrades. Play turtly,
slowly push out with roaches.
Yeah, very slowly. Take a normal third, not the gold third. Just, I feel like he needs to do that because is he ever going to be able to get ahead? Because just with the speed of Life's income, the containment that Life has on him, the fact that Life, despite expanding much slower, and also, just expanding slower and also mining gas during all that, got more drones. Yeah, I feel like that's the play here for RorO, just to play this kind of slow.
Yeah, and he's kind of doing that right now.
Yeah,
he already has like way better drones than Life, because Life is clearly trying to hit a roach timing on top of this. At least I think he is, right? I mean, like, he's not making any drones. He's at 28.
I'm pretty sure I know what Life is doing. I think what he's doing here is he's saying, okay, because I have this gold, and RorO messed up with all those units, he has to do a timing attack on me. So what he's doing is he wants to do an army crush. He wants to just, when RorO moves out, like 1 billion lings and roaches just kill his army off. because Life knows he's not going to have the same upgrades, but he's going to have so many units, it's going to be crazy.
Yeah, well, this is a very slow, careful move out here by RorO, but with the rest of these roaches coming out, he has to be, you know, continuously careful, as this attack is very scary coming in here from Life. Trying to contain him pretty hard here. Still having that speed advantage, of course, over his opponent, but that's a lot of army here for RorO.
Yeah, he's doing fine. This slow move out's really good, but this is a lot of units coming in. Ooh, he does trap one of these queens in there. Yeah,
Transfuse is going to be really important here. He's got a nice concave with his roaches. The Zerling's trying to get a surround here. Going to kill that spine off, and Life just may have found a way to penetrate this. That queen is alone here, gets targeted down.
The thing is, RorO played right into his hands. Life wanted him to move out, and you know what we were talking about before, I think really was the right play here for RorO to just very slowly, very methodically move out, because there was just no way he was going to be able to kill off Life's army. There's just no way.
RorO looks like he may just barely not hold here. Like he has so much economy, but like he just doesn't have enough units quickly enough to actually defend this.
Yeah, it's
too many lings.
It's pretty tough. Looks like that's just about it when those drones come out and start dying. Like, he's going to kill off this last roach, and then the drones are going to fall in like 2 seconds.
Yeah. That's all she wrote, it looks like. I mean, he's trying to hold here, but I don't think
I think enough damage has been done. Life has 3 hatches.
Yeah, he just has so much rality power, so much larva with this.
The thing is, RorO still has a decent amount of drones, but he's lost the bigger drone edge that he had.
And it's snowballing out of control here against him. He will finally push this back, but at what cost, really?
Well, I think from here, what he wants is Life to continue to attack, whereas I think what Life needs to do is be very careful about RorO moving out, but get a few extra drones right now.
Yeah, he actually could have, instead of trying to get those last few roaches and a few more of those drones, actually canceled the third base. RorO now has the third base up here, and you know, the better worker count still to RorO right now.
Well, you know what? This is kind of interesting as well. Wow, that's a lot of lings lost already. But Life is just continuing to make roaches and lings. So he's decided that, no, he's going to stay on this aggression. And I guess that's a smart thing, because RorO is starting to mine from this gold. So if Life doesn't hit him again really soon, then all the damage that Life has already done is going to be kind of negated.
Yeah, that's true. And Roach speed here for Life is going to be a huge advantage he has. He's going to be able to dance around that.
Look at this creep highway that we're watching being constructed.
Yeah, he's even bringing the
This doesn't spell attack. I don't know what does.
ATTACK maybe, besides that, but otherwise I don't think there's anything.
Yeah, no, there's only 2 things for sure.
Well, at least if we're talking about English.
Well, attack is an English word, so I guess that would be what we're talking about.
Yeah. Well, this is looking really scary. I mean, he's got transfuses here with these queens. The queens themselves also do damage. He has that roach speed. He's also killing all the drones here at the third base, so at the very least he eliminates that.
Yeah, all he needs to do is hold these roaches back while he kills off those drones. And we
More
do
lings.
see... Looks like that's it. GG. Really superbly played by Life, I have to say. Whereas with RorO, I think... I don't know. It's weird that he played it like he played it, because it seems obvious that when your opponent does take that gold, I'm wondering... I feel like he had enough information to know that Life was going to be able to overwhelm his forces. The gold just mines for you so quickly, and it seemed like kind of an obvious idea from Life as to what to do there. Yeah. Well, you know, you make one little mistake and Life kills you. That's the type of player he is. He's ultra decisive, super good at micro. About as scary as you can get for a Zerg player.
His decision making is incredible as well in these matchups. Like, he knows exactly what to do and when to do it.
The when part, I think, is what's so important. That's you know, that's what we always used to say about Jaedong in StarCraft 1. He was the most decisive Zerg ever. He just came out, made his decision, went with it. And Life is one of those players.
I mean, that's
it's like, I'm making units. I'm going to get you.
Yeah. Yunsu is the map pick this time against Life.
Good choice by RorO. Really good choice, I would say. You know, it's a very thin map. It's one where Life isn't going to be able to run around you as much. It's where you're going to be able to hold positions with a concave on top of a ramp a lot easier, or behind a small choke. Yeah. Life's funny little attacks where he has more units than you expect are not going to be as effective here.
Good explanation there. I like this choice for RorO as well. It's a pick for the player rather than for a place that, you know, rather for him trying to play a map that is his playstyle is good on. He's trying to play a map that his opponent's playstyle is bad on instead. And RorO's playstyle has always been going for that late game. That's what he's good at.
Well, let's see. Can RorO start a comeback? So far, life is up 3-0 on him today.